Good morning, students. I'm Gunjan Jain, your computer teacher for class 8. Welcome to digital learning. The first chapter that we are going to start with is lesson number 1, computer networks. Here you can see a small picture of a computer network. Now what is the computer network? A computer network is a collection of computers and devices connected for the purpose of communication. A network can be as small as 2 computers connected to each other, or it may spread over different parts of city or covering the whole world. Now, what is the advantage of networking our computers? So there are various advantages for networking. The first one is file sharing. Network offers a quick and easy way to share the files directly. For example, suppose I am in my lab and I want a file to be shared from some other lab in the school. So I can easily do it through network. Instead of bringing my files in a secondary storage device like pen drive, I can easily bring it through network to my computer. The second is resource sharing. Resources like printers, scanners, etc. can be shared over a network. Suppose we have only one printer and various computers want to give the prints from those printers. So if we have a network of computers, all the computers can share a single printer. So it helps us in saving cost, and also we can get a better quality printer when we have to share it. The third need for a network is communication. Those on a network can communicate with each other via email, instant messaging, etc. Then next is flexible access. Network allow the users to access files from computers throughout the network, which means that we can share, we can open any file anywhere on the network. And last is sharing of information. The computer network enables us to share data and information with the computers that are geographically large distance apart. Like if you are sitting in India and there's someone in any country abroad, then he can easily share the files saved in his computer to you within few seconds. Now proceeding further, types of network. There are various types of network: LAN, MAN, WAN and PAN. Now what is PAN? PAN stands for Personal Area Network. Then LAN stands for Local Area Network. MAN stands for Metropolitan Area Network. WAN stands for Wide Area Network. Now talking about personal area network. A personal area network is a network that connects personal devices like laptops, smartphone, digital cameras, printers, etc. in an individual workspace using wired or wireless technology. For example, when you have Wi-Fi at your home, what do? You connect your laptop to it, you connect 2-3 phones to it, then you also connect the wireless devices whichever are available at your home, which use Wi-Fi technology. So the network which is formed at your home by sharing a common router makes a personal area network. This picture shows you, see, the various devices are connected to a common network which forms a personal area network. Next is local area network. As the name suggests, local area network is the network which is confined to a building or to a campus. Like let's take the example of our school. We have 4 computer labs in our school. Then we have the reception area, principal's ma'am office, account office. All of the places have a large number of computers, and all are linked together with the help of a network. So to make it clear, a local area network is a network which is confined to one building, office or campus. So it is within few kilometers. Next is metropolitan area network. Metropolitan, what does the word metropolitan mean? Metropolitan, generally we call a metropolitan city. So metropolitan area network, again, it is clear from the name itself that metropolitan area network is a network that connects the computers or resources of a city. And city can be as big as a metropolitan city. So metropolitan area network connects several LANs spread over a city. So LANs, various LANs, when they are connected to each other, they form a MAN. And the network is as big as a city. And the best example of MAN is cable television network. This is the example. See, various buildings are shown and all of them are connected together to form a bigger network. Now the last type of network is wide area network. Wide area network is a network that connects computer over long distances like cities, countries, continents and worldwide. So wide area network is a network that connects computers across the globe. WAN use public, leased or private communication links to spread over the long distance. And they uses telephone line, satellite link and radio link to connect. So these were 4 types of networks. See, this is a picture of wide area network. It is connecting various cities and is forming a biggest network. And the best example of wide area network is internet. Now next is network hardware. There are various hardwares that are required by us to connect to a network. It is not we will think we want our computer to be networked and it will be networked. No, we require a lot of devices and physical devices are required to connect our computer to the network. The first one is computer. We should have a computer or any other computing device which will help us to connect to a network. The second one is network interface card. Students, you must have noticed this type of port on the back side of the CPU. It is for connecting to the LAN. And when you see it from inside, when you open the CPU and see it from inside, a green colored card is attached to this port. So this card is called as network interface card. If your computer do not have network interface card, you cannot be connected to the internet. The next is the connectors. There are various types of connectors which are used to connect our computer to the network. The first one is hub. A hub offers a central location where all the cables on a network meet. It allows you to connect multiple computers to a single network. But better than hub, switch is used nowadays. A switch is a device that provides a central point for cable in a network. You must have seen this type of devices in your computer labs. In all the computer labs, you will find this type of device. Even in the corridors, you must have seen this type of device. So it is used basically for connecting your computers to the network. Then the third type of network is router. A router is a device that connects multiple computers together and transmits data to its correct destination on a network through a process known as routing. So this type of device you all are familiar with. Many of you must be having it at your home. And the last part of network hardware is the cables. There are various types of cables which are used for connecting to the internet. You are able to see it over here. There are various types of cable like fiber optic cables are there, or we can say coaxial cables are there, twisted pair cables are there. So various types of cables are used to connect our computers to the network. But nowadays it is not only that we can connect through cables, we can also connect wirelessly to a network. That is all for today. We will continue the chapter in the next session. Thank you. Have a nice day.